Hello everyone, I'm Hoodie from State 109, and this time I am on an account from State 676. That's the youngest state I've had for a long time, and it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know how far behind us is the State 6, I kind of forgot the number, 676. But it looks pretty well. 52 million power almost. This power is like what I have in State 109. I know I have slightly less than I should, but it is what it is. So, looking at these buildings, there are few buildings that are not just completed yet. For example, the blast missile factory still needs to be upgraded, and I think all the other missiles are just missing because you cannot build them unless you have the blast missile factory. But it doesn't matter as much for a normal player. Now, obviously the buildings are not maxed out yet. I can see a lot of issues. So, let me take a look at the resources first. There is some cash, some iron, plenty of lumber, oil, and food. Now the technology is looking great. Elite military, there is no tier 10 technology just yet. I wonder why. Think you have to have something at level 25 to actually access the tier 10 technology? I'm not quite sure about that, but I will have to look it up, and you will have to look it up because I don't know. And yeah, let's just move into the buildings. There is VIP shop at level 1, that's okay. You don't need to spend diamonds as much. Cool. The buildings are looking not upgraded. Like, the fact that they're processing the chips is good. 1.4 million diamonds! Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Again, the parts are really important, and having these at level 17, it's not that high. Like, you will save a lot of money if you build them to level 25. I can see where the problem is. The problem is that you are capped at 11.5 million electricity, and one upgrade costs 9 million. So that is a big issue. I noticed that you have bought the arms supply, but I cannot find the solar plant. There, level 20, that's good. So, the electricity income should be great. You have only a little bit. Yeah, so you have to refill all of these regularly. You have plenty of oil, so don't be afraid to use it. I know you have to log in every 12 hours, but still refilling once is better than nothing. You need that electricity, and you need to work on power plants. Now the power plants, you have worked pretty well. I would upgrade this to level 10, and then the rank 3 of the power storage facility will give you a lot of storage. Like, a lot of storage. For example, now you have 11.5. With upgrading it to level 10, you will get like 12.5 million, and then if you build the rank 3, you will get like another 30 million or so. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but it's usually how it goes. So after that, it will not be a problem to upgrade this. Let me take a look at your parts real quick. There is a decent amount of parts from Trailblazer. You have one set of Dreadnought, purple, not complete set of Ranger, not complete set on Phantom. Now, the difference between orange and golden set is super huge. Like, having orange set is some advantage, but you're still about to lose to someone who has gold parts and worse heroes. So it's a huge difference between golden and orange set. It's bigger difference from from golden to orange set than from orange to no set, actually. So yeah, work on those parts. I'm gonna check your others. You have um, where is it? Where are the chips? You have this. Oh, 4,000 chips and 21,000 cores. So that's not that good. Let me take a look at the heroes. Basic heroes pretty much. Kamikaze, Wrath, Koshei not leveled up even. As for the other heroes, you have Menagerie, dude. You have so many heroes that are useless. You have Countdown to 5 skills. Oh, dude, I feel your pain. It's the same with me, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna check your medals, and after that I will tell you what to focus on. So you have one Koshei, one Kamikaze, and one Dragon Rage out of the seasonal heroes. So Kamikaze is a good hero, but all of these heroes pretty much need to have 8 skill unlocked and 6 skill unlocked. So you need a copy of Koshei, Kamikaze, and that's what, like, I wouldn't be focusing on Dragon's Rage at all. It used to be a decent hero when there was no other heroes to complement your fighters, but honestly, your fighters will always lose. Always. Because you don't have any healers, and the powerful shooter formation will get through fighters anyways. I mean, you could technically win against shooters, but if anyone is gonna have one healer in their combination, you will lose. So, yeah, the heroes are in pretty bad state. Fart APC, big Fart APC, I think you know. But that could be changed. How many tickets you have? 25. Just start saving up tickets. You have plenty of diamonds. And with that, I would go to your VIP shop, buy a few privileges. I personally like the research and training speedups from the first page the most. Extra hospital is also handy if you're fighting a lot. If you're not fighting a lot, it's still good. It's still good. I would buy the extra hospital. You don't need the overload, and all these privileges are also pretty good. I think it should push you to level 2 with only these three privileges, right? It's 10 million, and you're missing 10 million. So these three privileges should push you to level 2, and then from level 2, you don't need anything specifically. The gathering station would help you in gathering day. I don't know how much issues do you have. You have decent amount of Trailblazer parts, and that's pretty good. So I don't think you have that much of an issue with that. Also, on Mondays, you will have the war badges in here. Maybe not, because it's not probably released for you. I don't know. But there will be 10 tickets for 500k, and the little tiny heart that is also good to buy every week, and that will help you towards the Clash of Zones score. Now, as for the buildings, as for the technology, I think you're doing a pretty good job. I would just spam your what do you call it? The cores into these upgrades. The energy cost, it will overall reduce the price of all your parts that you're going to craft, and you're going to craft plenty of them. So spend all your cores in here, and whenever you're done with yeah, so yeah, um I used to gamble with parts a lot, and if you want to be gambling, then you need these two, okay? But if you're not planning on gambling with the parts, you just need these. And whenever these are at max level, you can start crafting parts. And you need one set of everything, pretty much. One fighter, one shooter, one phantom, and the phantom and ranger. In your case, since you have the heroes you have, should take precedency, because actually Iron Guard, you don't even have upgraded Iron Guard. So max out Iron Guard. That's a good hero even for laters. If you don't know who to split Warhound or any other of these upgraded heroes. Like, for example, Countdown. I don't know what's your level, what's your experience situation. It's pretty good. So you can afford to split Countdown, you can afford to split, I don't know, Dragon's Rage. It's not that upgraded. But you know, just getting those wisdom medals, I don't know how many you have, but you have plenty! What the fuck? Why don't you upgrade your heroes, man? Okay, so level up Shuda to max level, level up Iron Guard to max level, and max their skills out. And then I would even go as far as to say split Warhound, because you will not need it. You will use the Forsaken one in the front row, then these two heroes being maxed. As for vehicle APC, maybe maybe just level up Kamikaze and unlock 6 skill, and then you can use Kamikaze with Reaper and Razor, and it should be good. When it comes to Wrath, you can unlock 1 skill. Reduce troop recovery. Okay. So this is good as well, right? But the biggest damage that Wrath provides you with is the reflect armor, or what's it called? The reflecting armor. So I guess upgrading Wrath to Awaken and putting Kamikaze, Wrath, and Razor. I think Razor, I don't know. Just put Wrath in the last row, then Razor in the middle, and Kamikaze in front, with these heroes having actually. Yeah, so I think you should go with Awaken on this one, because the damage scales. But yeah, so Awaken, Kamikaze, Wrath, and move Forsaken here, split Warhound, or you don't even need to split it, you will use it for gathering, right? So yeah, and then just this one in the middle. So those are the heroes. You have the Great Engineer with the right skills. You need this skill. The 30% defense resistance is super huge. So, and it's easy to upgrade. So max out this level of Enzo as well. Marketeer, that's pretty good. Mechanic, you need this skill. Oh, and you can even afford it, so that's good. This will help you kind of to save time. It's not required, but you know how it is. Like, this is better skill, obviously, but you want the biggest troop count that you can get. Because it will save your time in between connecting to your account, and that's good, in my opinion. Yeah, other development heroes you seem to not have. You have Drillmaster and Marksman, so I would say use some diamonds to upgrade your development building, and just station those as well and upgrade them to where they speed up your training. These buildings are level 25. Let me see how many troops you have and what kinds. Oh, it's plenty, okay. You have plenty of these, so I guess troops are not your biggest problem. You need to work on buildings. Like, you really need to level these up the fastest. Build the power storage facility and go on with your technology and then parts. When it comes to the kits, I already told you to save them up, and whenever you have those 500, for example, or whenever it is the Kamikaze or Wrath in the rotation, you can try your luck and use them as well. But keep in mind that whenever you know that you cannot reach 1,000 of your luck meter, you don't want to spend any tickets, because that's a guaranteed hero with 90 tickets. And if you have luck meter 0 and you have only 40 tickets, for example, don't spend them. Don't spend them. When it comes to chips, where you should be putting chips, I think it's good that you're not upgrading these buildings. These buildings, the Fighter Special Training Center, Vehicle, and Shooter centers, provide you with a lot of points towards the Clash of Zones, and they are actually super useful. They will give you the combat speed, and that's really, really good. You want to start the fights yourself. You don't want enemy to start. But then that's about it. When it comes to your Doomsday, you probably know that you're not doing very well. Like, I checked. You have 0 tiles out of 108. And I mean, your seasonal challenge is level 35, which is pretty impressive, I would say, for someone having 0 tiles. But your guild, I don't know how your guild is doing, and I don't want to connect you to Eden, so I don't want to give you any advices for Eden right now. The guide for Eden is coming in a few days, and level 55, you have to work on that. Like level 50, you can get actually within 1 season of Doomsday, of Eden. So that's not that impressive, right? But yeah, you just have to spend more time in Eden, or in Doomsday in general. But for this season, I think you're doing pretty great with 35 level of seasonal challenge. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching this video until the end, and see you in the next one. Bye.